Speaking of human sacrifice, it's Good Friday!
Yeah.
I'm a bad Catholic. A lot of you know, I'm a festive guy, but Easter's a tough sell because the Catholics are mad because, like, I'll do the no meat on Fridays thing, but then it's, hey, Tim, you want to go to church? But then the pagans are mad at me too, because it's like, did you know that Easter is like about a fertility goddess named Eostre, and all the fertility symbols of bunnies and chicks and not you? Yes. It's like frickin' Valentine's Day. There's no room for me. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. But, this is a very fine audience. You all are a very foxy, beautiful audience. And I'm not just saying it to buddy you up like a lot of performers. I mean, I want to be more than friends with like all of you. Collectively. Like a poly thing. That's okay these days, right? So I'm gonna try out my pickup lines on you and hopefully I'll get like a yield of 60%, something like that. Girl, pretend it's gender neutral. Girl, you're so relatively close to fine. I could believe you were on 16 and pregnant once upon a time. Cause you know, you look hot enough to have had premarital teen sex. I didn't. Can you tell? Girl, you so fine, I want to put you on my health insurance policy. Girl, you so fine, I want to get up in your business and diversify your asset allocation with that low expense ratio. You know what I mean? That low expense ratio, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. You don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. I don't spit game, I just spit. I appreciate you all for making educated guesses. Girl, I want to get up in my big, huge future pension. Is that doing it for you? All right. That's okay, we can move on. Now is a good time to take inventory of all the ways that I try to cast my mating call. Let's do a list of things that I've learned how to make and fabricate just for women. Sourdough bread, ice cream, homemade limoncello, confidence, a shred of self-worth, cunnilingus skills.
Oh, yeah.
I should put that up front. That one always works. I'm classically trained. Look, I don't mean I'm some asshole who just watches a lot of porn and thinks that it's working and I know you're faking it. I was taught by the wise gurus. I'm talking the sexually frustrated 30-something women on fanfiction.net writing erotic fanfiction. Some of you know. I learned under their wise tutelage. I can make it work for real. Some of you got some Googling to do later tonight. Oh man. I gotta, oh yeah, dude, no, hey, I got you, bud. I got your family. All right, so I do have to move around off my job though, that doesn't help. You know, they're always taking inventory of my stuff when I move, the movers do. They're always writing things down to the condition like soiled, broken, soiled, cracked, soiled, chipped, so it's all soiled. They could save a lot of time. All they have to do is write, he's a single dude with an internet connection. He's fucking gross. And that's why we won't take his hard drives. I don't blame him. Ladies, don't sit on my furniture. You might get pregnant. No. Not you might. You'll definitely get pregnant as fuck. We're gonna be going places with that one. Places I don't know that you want to go. You know, this is like a party crowd, though. You're having fun. You sit in the crowd like you do like body shots. I do too. Yeah, some woos. I do my body shots off a corpse. What? It keeps it cold. Yeah, fuck it. Sometimes you get some mineral content from that shit. Hell yeah. If you thought that was creepy, if you think I'm creepy, you're right. Let's experiment with this. My favorite creepy pastime is to ruin your favorite songs with the voice of Vincent Price. The guy from the end of the Thriller video. You know Michael Jackson's Thriller? Some of you know? Alright. Strap yourselves in. Like, I like to ruin maybe Black Eyed Peas. People killing. People dying. Children hurt. Do you hear them crying? Maybe some Carly Rae Jepsen. What the fuck was that? That wasn't Carly Rae. This is Carly Rae. Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy. But here's my number. So call me. Maybe. Pretty white girls are the best. Let's ruin Taylor Swift. Let's do this together. If you could see that I'm the one that understands you. Been here all along in your closet. So why can't you see, my dear? You belong with me. You belong with me. Don't judge me. There's a lot of creepier things out there. Like the Oscars. Did anybody watch the Oscars? Yeah. Did you watch that bullshit before the Oscars? They're always like, who are you wearing? Who are you wearing? What kind of Texas Chainsaw Massacre bullshit is that? Who are you wearing? I'm wearing Mother. She always wanted to take me to the Oscars. That's some crazy bullshit.
That's funny.
I know. Well, that's an old one, Greg. Let's talk about more creepy bullshit. Like this tie is cursed. It's not my fault if I'm weird. Like, I had to get this tie as an emergency. It was like $80 in the Atlanta airport. It's Brooks Brothers. It's like rich people shit.
Yeah.
And I swear, I know why they're all evil, because it's their clothes. It's cursing them. Like, I started putting this thing on, and immediately I wanted to step on the throat of a laid-off auto worker. I suddenly got all kinds of opinions about a woman's body. Out of nowhere. Where did that come from? Brooks Brother, I know you got some. My job asks me a lot about my spiritual resiliency, which is nice of them.
Yep.
I tell them, oh, well, those virgins I sacrificed to Cthulhu were very resilient. They put up a good fight. They did not go down easy. That's me. Don't worry about me. Look, I'm creepy and gross, and shit, that's why I'm single. But I'm not a criminal. I'm not a crook. I don't do anything really bad. Like, I might follow a girl's car for a while, but I'm not gonna do anything untoward. I'm just gonna photograph her license plate and beat off to it later. That's the polite thing to do, right? This guy knows. Guys, settle. Don't worry about me. I'm in a committed relationship with the Disney Corporation. I've been in a relationship with the Disney Corporation since birth. That's impressive. It's an arranged marriage. But look, they've been dropping hints all along. Like, all right, Little Mermaid, thank you, Kevin. Little Mermaid grows a pair of legs by the end of the movie. And probably what comes in between a pair of legs. Don't waste a hot redhead. Frozen. Frozen gave me 2 princesses, they're sisters. That's a fucking fantasy for half the population. Thank you. And Tangled. Tangled, I know, right? Tangled. Rapunzel says over and over in that movie that she's 18, mother. It's my 18th birthday. I'm 18. Oh, yes, you are, hot Mandy Moore voice princess. Normally, if I'm watching a video and a girl says she's 18 that many times, that pointedly, I'm watching a whole other kind of video.
And she's lying.
And, well, fuck, man. You can't prove shit in court. I use them for roughly the same purpose. This might come as a surprise. You might have said, Tim, you're a fucking virgin. Close. I did finally lose my virginity at the tender age of 22 in a foursome. I know, right? I lost my virginity in a foursome to 2 cosplay models and a dude. I ain't fucked a dude, but he was there. And I met them through a cartoon romance, Avatar: The Last Airbender message board, way back in the day. I drove fucking 9 hours and fucked them on Thanksgiving Day. The time for feasting and giving thanks. And lots of pie. On top of some friggin' My Little Pony bed sheets. That's relevant, hold on to that. I had the greatest of all literotica.com first time stories. Google that too, make a list. Tell Siri or Google Assistant to start recording this shit. I got so much to teach you. Now, I went to this, I guess you can call it an orgy, does that qualify?
Sure.
Sure. I went to this orgy of a whole box of Trojan Pleasure Pack condoms. I left with a whole box of Trojan Pleasure Pack condoms. Because I wanted to make up for a lot of lost time of not making bad decisions in my youth. I got a lot to catch up on. So I brought them back, and my mother always said, waste not, want not, so I didn't waste shit. I didn't get laid. I had a fashion show in the shower. With my fleshlight. Just come up before. Let me tell you about fleshlight. Look, the textured stuff, I didn't even feel the difference. The fire and ice, quite nice. But I could tell you that I tore my fleshlight because I got a big dick, and I do, but that's not why I tore it. I tore it because I turned the fucking fleshlight dry. God, I know, it's bad, it's bad. Let me tell you what's good in my life. Cartoons, like you know, not just Disney. Remember when I said some of those My Little Ponies? It's not my fault, people. They saw me, my bare ass, in my most tender moments. So, I'm a fan of cartoons. I watch the show My Little Pony. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not one of those bronies. Don't you fucking say that. I'm not a weirdo. I don't like take one of those Build-A-Bear My Little Ponies and put a fleshlight in and fuck. Like, that's weird. I fuck my fleshlight in the shower like a normal loser. A very safe loser. But, I'm just saying, you know these bronies. You know they get all up into it because they're hot for these ponies, man. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's like a bar fight. It's resource guarding. They're protecting their ideal mate. Why? Because they made a show with enough characters every little girl could relate to. Which means every guy can find his type. So I'm not saying I want to fuck a pony. I'm just saying Twilight Sparkle is kind of my type. That sassy, nerdy girl shit. Prone to nervous breakdowns. That's my type. One time, I was riding along with some friends, and they said, Tim, the kind of girl you're looking for is a fucking unicorn. I said, you have no idea. at all. I mean, it's like, I'm not saying like a horse, but like a human version, and not like that 13-year-old human version from the movies. No, I'm not into that. You know me, I'm cool. But like a midnight of her 18th birthday, Twilight Sparkle, I might be like in position, watching the clock. 3, 2, 1. My Little Pony! Friendship with benefits is magic! That usually gets applause. Don't applaud for me. You should applaud for my friends who are engaged. I've got several of them in the audience tonight. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Some of them are married and they're adorable. All right, now you should applaud for me. Because I definitely got a couch to crash on for my midlife man-child crisis. Sometime around age 37. Start placing your bets now.
You're still in your 20s, come on.
I'm barely, man. I'm almost 30. Shush, Greg. Shush. What the fuck was I gonna say here? Oh, after My Little Pony, where do I have to go? Oh, I know. So you might imagine I don't get up to date that much. That's true, but I keep myself occupied for other things. You know, like yoga. Yoga's great. They have to say namaste at the end. I've noticed what I call an arms race amongst the instructors for how to translate namaste. See, first it was namaste means enlighten me, honors enlighten you. And then it became enlighten me, honors and cherishes enlighten you. And then it became enlighten me, honors and cherishes and thinks enlighten you was kind of cute from across the studio, but enlighten me has been heard before. Is it ready for anything serious? With you even casual? So enlighten me just wants to thank enlighten you for dinner after practice on Tuesday. Which I'm always good for. Tell your single friends. Don't worry, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Unfortunately, in the modern day, they're all laced with really high levels of mercury and make you go fucking crazy. Some of you got that. I love you people. I'm young though, right? Right, Greg? I'm young.
Yeah,
I can't be tied to just one form of rejection. I deserve to be shut down by lots of different kinds of women throughout my life. There's much left to live. I have the sexuality of a 13-year-old girl, I swear. Budding, but so confused. I also have the great ass of a teenage girl. That's the most feminine thing about me. I have a great ass, and I know I have a great ass. I know you know I have a great ass. I know it's very meta, right? You don't believe me? Look at this shit. Fucking run marathons and shit. It's gorgeous. Tell your single friends once again. The other thing 15-year-old girls like is The Bachelor, I'm pretty sure. I've watched a little bit of The Bachelor. I don't know why everyone's crying so much. Because, like, what, you've been rejected by a couple people? I was rejected by hundreds of women in high school. Thousands of women in college. I didn't cry once. I laid down on the bed for a couple hours and had a nervous breakdown like a classy gentleman. That's right. Thank you so much. Now my dad tells me not to worry about that, and all my dad, and my work dad tells me not to worry about that. I've got a work dad, it's a thing. He is disappointed in me for all the reasons my real dad is not. Like, I'm all like, hey, I got a job, I'm getting my PhD in engineering. He's like, but why are you not out there demonstrating? Why haven't you burnt down a yacht yet? Your generation is fucked! I'm sorry, work dad. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I'm sorry I'm successful. The girls don't like that either, I don't know why. My work dad's great though because he's a brilliant physicist. He's also a recovering pill addict. It's true. He tells me, Tim, The same drive to get more drugs is the same drive that drives you to do more science. And stay in the lab and fucking work all hours and poop into a sock and not talk to girls. It's the same hardcore drive, which is great. Because Albuquerque art community, I am one of you. I have a weird addiction too. Please accept me. Somebody please accept me. It is rough. You know, I fucking love science. I mean, like, in a serious sense, like, hey girl, you wanna see my coronal mass ejaculation? Fuck, some people said woo, and I think I said it was a girl. That's the kind of nerd I am. But I can't join my cool friends and smoke pot and stuff. My job tests for that. My job is very serious. You know, they're always asking me things about my health, like, you know, they asked what kind of contraception I use. I checked the box that said, not sexually attractive. What I didn't realize was it said, not sexually active. Which is also accurate. I put the pro in prophylactic. Yeah. But they're also asking me things like, how many times a week do you smoke? None. I'm winning. Then they ask me, how many times a week do you get secondhand smoke? Fuck. How many open mics a week do I do? Does it count if I hold my breath? I time it. So when you assholes get out of sync with the rest, you're screwing me over. Don't do that. Puff in sync. Synchronize your puffs. Jesus, it's not so much to ask. All right, but I can, yeah, this comes to party. Let's party. Here's my new way of party. I can't get high, but I can get high off of blood loss. I've tested this in a terrible accident. I was given blood, and that shit started spurting everywhere. I later went to Pirates of the Caribbean, high as a kite. I was on that adventure with Johnny Depp. Like, I was fucking there. So, it's a new thing, I call it Xing for exsanguination. You just gotta like set up a bucket while you're all getting high on pot. And I'm just gonna kind of take a sharp object, just cut and start in the bucket. I'm not gonna get on your couch. I'm very professional at it. I've practiced. It's great. I'm just kidding. I am high on drugs though. I'm not high. I am on drugs. Like, I'm on my favorite party drug, Prozac.
Yeah!
Prozac! Some of you are a fan. Prozac's great. Prozac's the drug that lets me party without sitting in the corner and freaking out about existential crises and how many times I touch the wall. Because I count. I gotta do that because I've got a genuine DSM-5, count them 5, diagnoses of obsessive compulsive disorder. All right, yeah, someone said yay. Someone likes Monk.
It's a jungle out there.
Oh, it sure is. Let me tell you how. So, the nice thing about being OCD is that I am the easiest dominatrix S&M sub possible. Are you buckled in? I'd like to be buckled in. Let me demonstrate. You don't even have to buckle me in. You can just sit me down on a chair like this. It's nice. You don't have to walk in with like a sexy outfit. You can walk in